Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today is Monday, the 17th of April. We are glad to present our weekly analytical review for the major Forex instruments. Last week the euro-dollar pair was trading within the range of 1.0580–1.0660. The key level for the bears is 1.0580, breakdown of which will push the pair further down to the levels of 1.05 and 1.04. If the price consolidates above the middle line of the Bollinger Bands around 1.0695, the further growth to the level of 1.0825, which coincides with the Fibonacci correction 38.2%, is possible. The technical picture reflects the downward movement. The Bollinger Bands and the Stochastic are reversing downwards. The MACD histogram is in the negative zone, its volumes are stable. As for the fundamental news this week, traders should pay attention to the USA March industrial production data and the Fed's Beige Book. The key European releases are the March Consumer Price Index and the April Market Manufacturing PMI. In general, the positions can be opened after the breakout of the key levels. Last week the pound-dollar pair grew to the level of 1.2550, which coincides with the Fibonacci correction 38.2%. At the moment the price is testing this level, and in case of the breakout it can grow to the level of 1.2720. Otherwise the correction is possible, but the downward trend will develop only after the breakdown of the middle MA of Bollinger Bands around 1.2480, and the price can lower to 1.24 and 1.2340. The technical picture is controversial. The Bollinger Bands and the Stochastic are reversing downward. The MACD histogram is in the positive zone, its volumes are stable. As for the fundamental news this week, traders should pay attention to the UK March Retail Sales Index and the head of the Bank of England Mark Carney's speech. In general, the positions can be opened after the breakout of the key levels. Last week the dollar-yen pair continues to lower and now reached the level of 108 in the area of the lower border of the downward channel. In case of the breakdown of the border, the further lowering to 106.90 and 106.20 is possible. In the opposite scenario, the reversal and growth to the level of 109.90 and 110.60, which is the middle MA of Bollinger Bands, is possible. The technical picture is controversial. The Bollinger Bands are pointed downwards, confirming the downward trend. The MACD histogram is growing in the negative zone. The Stochastic is reversing in the oversold area and confirm a buy signal. As for the fundamental news this week, traders should pay attention to the April Nikkei Manufacturing PMI. In general, the further lowering is possible if the price consolidates below the level of 108. Last week the Australian dollar-US dollar pair rebounded from the level of 0.7480 and grew to the area of the middle line of the Bollinger Bands to the level of 0.76. In case of the breakout of the line, the further growth to the levels of 0.7660 and 0.77 is possible. In the opposite scenario, the price can return to the level of 0.7520 and 0.7480. The technical picture reflects the growth in the pair. The MACD histogram is decreasing in the negative zone. The Stochastic is pointed upwards. In general, in case of the breakout of the level 0.76, the further growth is possible. Still, the lowering is not excluded also. Last week the gold price grew to the level of 1288 due to the tense situation around North Korea. At the moment, the correction to the level of 1277, 1264 and 1248 is not excluded. The technical picture confirms the possibility of the correction. The price consolidates above the upper border of the Bollinger Bands. The Stochastic entered the overbought area, which reflects the possibility of the lowering in the short time. On the other hand, if the price consolidates above the level of 1292, the further growth to the level of 1312 is possible. In general, the pair has a potential for the downward correction. This is all for today and good luck with your trading.